Welcome back to The Good Talk, our post-game recap and Q&A show where we discuss the game that we just played and answer all your burning questions, both Warhammer and otherwise.
Burning questions. Do you get it, John?
Oh, yeah.
That's a little Salamanders humor.
Salamander joke. A little Promethean Creed joke there.
Nobody knows what it is, but we do know the jokes. Of course, we just played an awesome game between the Harlequins and the Salamanders.
Yep. Spoiler alert. Watch out.
Yeah, we're definitely going to spoil the heckins out of this. So if you haven't seen it, do turn back now, because we're gonna spoil it. So look, it was a great game. We decided the premise of it is we knew we wanted to see Salamanders, the new Nephilim. We knew we wanted to see Harlequins, the new Nephilim, and specifically my tournament list. Frankly, because it's also really hard to tone down Harlequins, and if you're not going to tone them down, then you might as well show what someone is playing them currently, right?
Exactly.
So we did that, and they made for an amazing 1-point game.
That was like
wild.
That was amazingly close. This was probably my most favorite Nephilim game so far.
Yeah.
I think it was just amazing. What happened?
No, just keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. I didn't think it would be like a 1-point game. Literally a 1-point game.
Yeah.
It came down to a banner.
Yep.
A single banner.
Yep.
And it feeds into this thought process that I keep making, and a mistake that I keep making, where is like I'm such a defensive player. I see the opportunity to be more aggressive, and I'm like, oh, now's the time to push. I should probably push. Staying more defensive cannot be the answer. Like, that can't be the answer to this problem.
Right.
That's not how I win the game, right? Like, now I can actually like floor the pedal.
Right.
But actually, I probably should have played more defensively. That would probably change your strategy a little bit.
Sure, yeah.
But so maybe it wasn't, a total failure, but
No, I don't think so.
game.
Yeah, and it's like certain moments of like knowing when to go out, when to not go out.
Yeah. And Harlequins are so flexible and so
flexible.
dynamic that they can just,
They'll respond to whatever you need.
yeah, they'll be everywhere.
Which is why turn 2, when I went out towards you, like, it's hard to kind of say like, oh, this is a mistake or not a mistake. Like, you're buffed up and I'm risking something.
Yeah.
But if I can pull it off, at least somewhat, then I will slow you down, which actually did help.
I did not move from that spot. That like corridor that
The buck stops here, John.
that you charged me in with the 10-man, I did not move from that corridor.
Were those big foam blocks reachable?
Yes.
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 You kept shooting the troops, but I think you needed to charge them for distance. So he sets up a wall, you charge, pile in, kill, consolidate, and then you get some distance.
So there was 2 reasons that led me against that. It was 1, Promethean Creed, killing or shooting something. Yeah, I know.
Man.
But that's how I maxed it out so quickly. Like my flame aggressors would like split fire and like kill 2 things, and that's like 2 points for Promethean Creed.
You ended that game with like 21 Promethean Creed points. I think you were good on that one.
Okay, second part, he's light, so he can pay a CP to move back
true.
6 inches,
6 inches, yeah.
and make my charge longer
A 7.
and failable.
Make it a 7.
No, because a lot, like,
I mean,
because of where I'm at.
Oh, and it was also shock assault too. So the same unit that was screening me was also on the point, so that not only would that stop me from getting shock assault.
if you fail it, yeah.
Yeah.
If you fail it.
If I
Yeah.
failed the charge.
I think you were a little overly cautious about killing the troops.
No, because if he leaves the objective
Yeah.
with his 6-inch move,
Then you get it. So
It
you do get
depends.
shock
no,
assault.
because he has to.
After turn 2, you had 1 Terminator always on the point.
Yeah.
So at that point, you could have done it.
No, how does that work? Because I need to take an objective
He
that
held
you
it.
control.
And then now you will hold it and you will get it.
No,
'Cause
he would
left
step
it.
into the middle on his turn, and
He
then
holds
step.
it, yeah.
It depends where you make me redeploy to, right?
Oh, that's weird.
So ideally, I fall back but stay on the point. But often, in this case, I don't know if I
I guess
could.
that never.
Yeah, it's wacky.
It's weird because you don't control at the beginning of your turn. You move onto it and then you move off of it.
Well, yours
on-
says, right? You're saying, does it say taking a point that your opponent held?
At the beginning of the turn.
Oh, at the beginning of my turn.
So it could ruin
so
the shock.
So yeah, it would totally ruin shock assault or shock tactics.
tactics.
Dang it.
John, you
Dang it.
planted this in our heads and now we're saying it.
I hate it.
Never before have I called this shock assault.
Right?
But now I will only call it shock assault.
It's a hard balance. I think you were a little overly cautious with them,
Sure.
like Bridger's saying, but also
Like I could have tried a
make
few more
valid points.
charges. Yeah.
you like stretching for those moments of like pushing pressure, and I think that's not as a diss, but I think this is something that I'm particularly good at, is like knowing when to do that. And you're kind of figuring out when to be defensive or not. Because at the end, you know, the funny thing is, it's like, it's all like if, can't, coulda, shoulda, woulda. You know, like if you had more things, then probably what I need to do is I need to toss a rando character in the middle to stop your
Now
action.
do I get too close to that character blob? And now don't you just charge characters and then get back into transports and stuff like that? Now you're starting to wipe out things, and it's weird. It's weird.
You weren't making obvious mistakes, as is shown by how close the score was. And it's just kind of like thinking about it. It's very interesting.
It's craziness. Anyways.
You made the brick, though. I was proud of you, John.
Oh, yeah, you have to make the brick as well, man.
Made the brick.
It's super fun.
Yeah.
It's the best way to play Salamanders.
Multiple bricks.
The brick was very good here.
So fun.
And it's a great way to fight Harlequins.
Yes.
I'll tell you why in just a second.
Great
after
way
we
to
welcome
get Promethean Creed.
Objectives Insecure. Welcome to Emperor.
What's up, man?
Hello. You're going to get a sticker. Welcome, guys. We appreciate
there.
it.
You're going to sticker
Whoa.
right behind Adrian's head.
We literally just filmed 2 Emperors getting stickers today.
Yes.
Amazing.
I like how we contoured the plant. We like followed the contour of the plant when we put up the Emperors.
Soon we'll need to put. We'll need to.
I was trying to figure out what I was saying.
I was like, what do you think?
Look, hey, you start sentences where you don't know where they're going. Me too. I do that all the time. Like you just the shot in the dark. No one.
When I
knows
say shock, you say shock. Anyways, welcome, guys. We appreciate it. Well, now I forgot the original point.
Yep, MVP.
Right,
Making the brick.
Good ways to fight Harlequins, right? Like, you can see, I'm looking for that opening move because Deadly Performance, it is great, but it is a 3-pointer, which means if you want to max it out, you have to do it every single turn.
Right. Yeah.
And so I'm looking for the easy one to do, and you made it hard.
Yeah, I'm literally playing safety with everything.
Yep.
Like, oh man, like here comes the ball again. We gotta like some type of.
John, you're real bad at making sports ball references.
Oh, here comes the ball again. Why are you shaking?
We're catching, right? We're catching.
This is like the old poker
No.
Not what safeties do, but okay.
You know, I don't know.
Here comes the ball again. I love it. Look, it was a great game. It was a great game. Do you have an MVP? Who really did it for you?
That's a good question, dude.
Right?
I think the buffs on the Terminators were amazing. I could have utilized them better, like you said. I could have tried more charges.
Not with them, ironically. I don't
You think so?
Because I was like always looping around you.
Yeah.
But like the aggressors and the other stuff on the side, I think,
aggressors.
is what Bridger is also thinking
Sure,
about.
sure. Yeah.
Anyways.
Aggressors, honestly. I think they survived because of their durability, amazing, and your, of course, rolls.
Yeah.
Also
Do
helped a
your
lot.
rolls. That
Oh.
limerick.
Both of your rolls were. John pretty much exclusively rolled 4-ups.
Yeah.
And
No
Adrian,
6s though.
No 6s.
Apothecary.
That's
No
true.
6s.
No 6s for the Apollo.
You can't have both. That's the rule.
That's true.
And Adrian rolled largely 1s and 2s for the whole game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely
Yeah.
not wounds.
It was a good test for sure. Hey, Meg, gifted
thanks, Meg.
5 Tabletop Titans memberships.
Whoa.
That's weird. I've never actually seen the message. That's very nice. Look, Meg, this is a great way to support the channel. I don't know if you know about this, but 5 people become members. If you guys want to claim it, you can go ahead and click on that message. And if there's any left, you can become a member. It's exciting stuff.
And
True.
even if you're not here watching future streams, you'll be entered to win.
Yeah, if you
Gifted
opt in
memberships.
now, you can get them just while you're sleeping.
Which is probably why Megan gifted 5, is she probably caught one. It's like it's an MLM. Once you get one, you have to give 5.
It is for the Titans for sure, because like when we get it, it's just like I feel bad.
Yeah.
So
And
we
you
have to
can
give back
only gift 5 at a time. Like Twitch,
Yeah.
you can gift any number. You can gift like 1,
one. Yeah.
which is where like the pay it forward concept kind of works. But where
Sure.
the pay it forward is like, I bought you coffee. You have to buy 5 people coffee. It's like, I don't know, that's kind of
The worst.
a little.
You guys want to split the bill? You got like 3 drinks, dude. What the heck? So aggressors were awesome.
Aggressors,
were.
yeah.
I like them a lot in Salamanders now.
And I
They're quite good.
always struggle to utilize them in the best way, and you know that most of my strats probably center around them, so obviously you're going to try to avoid them. This game I actually got to utilize them a good amount, especially because they survived that first assault.
And it's against an army that largely has solutions for them, can play around it. I think a lot of armies, if they want to charge you, they're going to have to take that flamer hits. You know, it's cool. It's really cool.
So I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them.
Yeah,
It's good.
exactly.
What about you? MVP for the Harlequins?
So I'm torn. I was expecting it to be the Death Jester, but he didn't pop off.
He was definitely annoying, but he never had like a turn where he's just like, oh my goodness,
Right?
I can't believe he just nuked that guy.
Exactly.
I know it is.
You know who it is?
Yeah.
Who's it
Because
gonna
when you're thinking, okay, who killed stuff? Nobody was exceptional at killing anything at any point in the game.
That's what this
Yeah.
stuff does.
Who stood places? Troops, but like who cares? Everybody's troops just stand places,
Yeah.
right? Were they exceptional at standing places? No.
No, I didn't do my 6-inch move away once this game.
That's true. You thought about
John
it,
played around it really well.
Right, which
He
is
kept
how you do
refusing
it.
to charge you.
That's how you do it.
but
That's
it
a great
did. It
move.
was a big factor.
Hey, what's up? Tea time with Toby.
Tea time with Toby.
Yo, Toby.
Five
What's up, bro?
memberships. Look, Tea Time with Toby, I don't know if you know, but this is the great way to support the channel. There we go. We can see some members coming in. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah.
Tune in Tuesday for the membership that you just got. Check it out.
But you know who was exceptional at scoring points?
Who dat?
Shadowseer.
Yeah, Shadowseer was a baller.
Dude.
I was really nervous about him.
flawless. Like, we talked her down, really. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, she might not, like, get all her psychic rituals all at once. Like, you might need to, like, wait a turn. No, she, like, knocked him out.
She did
She was
awesome.
like, 1, 2, 3.
She was great.
Boom, boom, boom.
I was most nervous about failing the move away spell,
sure.
and then I just died, but because of the way that the rest of the game flowed, she was pretty safe from it.
Yeah.
So that worked out. I love the single Shadowseer for that secondary is great. You know, I take it every single time. Continues to pay out. So
I thought you were
Yeah,
going to go with
Shadowseer.
Toby the Transports. The Transport.
Toby?
Toby
Did I miss something?
We're not making this a thing. We're not just incorporating people's names into random.
Wait, this is not Titan Watch? What?
What?
We just name all our models?
I was there for the whole game. I don't remember this bit at all. The
No, I thought the
transports.
Transports were amazing, though.
They were.
Yeah, because they were tying me up.
They were. Yeah. There wasn't one
They
transport,
were.
right?
It was no. They're all named Toby.
I love it. No, they were great. They're awesome. And they continue to be amazing ways to score points. But that's kind of the whole book, honestly. Every Harlequin unit is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So even after all the changes in Armor Contempt, I think they're still a fantastic army. So,
Awesome.
alrighty. Well, if you guys have any more questions about the game, let us know. Otherwise, before we jump into Super Chats, we have an
it's mail
exciting
time.
mail time.
Whoa!
John, it's mail time.
This is from Cobra.
Cobra, are you
Look,
here?
I hope you're here, Cobra. They didn't let me even shake this thing.
He started to try
I touched
to-
it, and
yeah.
they were like, "John, put it down." What are you doing? Don't
You
look.
can't shake your gifts.
Okay, shake it.
That's the rule. He's doing it again. That's like the rule, man.
Please don't shake the majority of things people send us, John.
That is a very good point.
Vast majority.
That's actually no. That's a good point. Now I see it. But look, it's not what we thought it was. It is not a model. It's a pillow.
What's on the pillow, John?
Oh my! I didn't realize. Oh my!
It's so
literally a mountain of cucumbers. And I love it.
You're a fiend. Yeah, it looks so gross and wet and kind of slimy.
Cucumber.
I will cherish it forever.
I love it.
Cucumber's like,
It goes good on everything, right?
no, it's like okay in salad, and that's it.
You know what? It's really good. And have you had like the cucumber salad? It's like just cucumbers with like the white sauce.
I know what you're talking about.
really good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
But it's mostly just a vehicle for the
Talk about
sauce.
ranch.
I think it might have ranch in it, but it's like not just ranch. First of all, that's disgusting. Second of all,
Wait, what?
You can make like a
pure ranch.
like a tomato cucumber salad type thing.
It's like
Ooh,
oil and
that's
vinegar.
good.
It's pretty
Those are
good. It's
amazing.
pretty good.
that's good too.
But like salads are it. Cucumber stops at salad. After salad, cucumber is a useless vegetable.
Nope. You know, actually, what? Let me tell you a little
Hot
story
take.
about Little John.
Oh, okay. Little John.
Little John?
Yeah.
Little John.
That's
I
like a
actually,
rapper,
my
Lil Jon.
my cucumber
Also one of the Merry Men.
addiction really came from going to like buffets and stuff. And I didn't like anything at buffets really. So what I would do is I would just get cucumber and ranch.
That's adorable.
And literally I would just eat cucumber and ranch.
I think
It's
you
like,
got the least bang for your buck of any person to
probably,
go to a buffet.
probably.
That's the only calories in that is the ranch,
It's
John.
the ranch. But yeah.
Explains a lot.
So this is your anime superhero backstory?
Yeah.
Is you just ate so much cucumber?
Yeah. I never got my bang for my buck at these buffets
Right.
by ordering just all the cucumbers. So now
Yeah.
I have to fight injustice in the buffet system.
It's true.
Right.
Yeah.
By
Because all those evil buffet villains. You have like the guy who cuts the ham.
Yeah. You ask for 2 slices.
I like where you're going.
You always ask for 2 slices from that guy.
Why isn't there a TV show about a cast of buffet people? That would be amazing. Okay.
Did you know? Okay, I guarantee you didn't know this about me. Well, I mean, this you might know. I used to work as a kid in high school. I worked at a party center.
Oh, what?
So I was like a dishwasher at this party center.
Yeah.
But I was there for long enough that they had me work the buffet
There
sometimes.
was like cake at the party.
and they
center?
had me cut cake. What?
What dishwashing at a party center? Oh, like
an event-
like an
like an
event
event
staff.
center.
I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I'm like Party City where you sell like balloons.
No, not a party store.
That honestly, I heard. Yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
I was in the same
right.
page,
Okay,
yeah.
we're on the same page now.
But there were times they had to train me to cut the roast beef.
Yeah.
So I was trained to cut roast beef.
Oh, you could be that guy.
Which is
Dude,
funny because I can't cook anything.
It's funny because there's like there's the guy that does the what's the type of
Hibachi?
food?
We talking about hibachi, guys?
Oh, that's a
I think
totally
so.
different level.
Like the halal food kind of.
oh,
There's like the guy
Yeah.
that like looks like Bizarro Bridger. I showed you this, and Shane like sent me. He's like, "Is this Bridger's brother?" And I was like, "Oh my god, it is!" And it's just like your face, but on this other guy's body, doing like all the halal food stuff.
That's crazy.
My friends at work sent me a long time ago a video of an Eastern European man doing
Yeah.
some pretty extreme dance, and he looks exactly
you?
like me.
Do you know if you have any like family from there, like back in your history?
No,
Like a twin
I'm
brother.
Italian,
German?
and Irish.
Okay.
I should know this,
And
but-
Turkish, apparently.
Apparently, yeah, strong Eastern European.
It's pretty crazy.
Really, I'm just a white man.
Right.
And we all look
Fascinating.
the same.
Well, yeah, you
We
look
all know the whole
more
like
interesting, at least.
Bridger looks like John emoji.
that thing. Yeah,
The
it turns out.
caricature of the two of us is
Yeah.
pretty
Only
similar,
when you're
yeah.
drawn do you look the same.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wow. What was that? Wasn't even a super chat. That
that
was
was the cucumber pillow.
that was the
Nice.
pillow. Anyways, we had some questions.
We do.
We had some questions.
We do have a few questions here. Thanks, Toasted Nachos.
Whoa. That sounds really good. I'm hungry.
Right.
There was a whole conversation that we had with Meg. We're having gumbo. We can't. Magnus was going to send us Taco Bell, and then Meg
Oh.
said, no, they're having gumbo.
Oh.
You can't
Wow.
gumbo. She told us, don't eat.
Wow.
Not allowed to
You're
eat.
not allowed to eat, and then we're
food.
just stuck here.
I think Zach made a lot of gumbo or something. I don't know. World Eaters, 2,000 points. We got Karn.
Very nice.
Disco Lord with Unholy Fort and Gorget. We have a Warpsmith with a Thunderhammer and Violent Urge. Is that a thing?
I hope so.
10 Cultists, 2 units of 8 Berserkers with icons, 9 Legionnaires, 1 Demon Blade icon.
Nice.
One Demon Blade, one icon.
Got it. 1 Master Executioner, 3 Venom Crawlers, and 2 Land Raiders.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, 2 Land Raiders.
I do like Land Raiders.
And you put Berserkers in them?
This
And
is as World Eaters.
This is fun.
Oh, you can put Berserkers in a Land Raider?
Yeah.
Good luck popping that. The way
Right.
to answer Berserkers and Rhinos is you pop the Rhino. Can't pop a Land Raider.
You literally can't.
Nobody's even tried.
This is a really cool list. I like it a lot. Venom Crawlers are interesting because, of course, they get +1 to cast. World Eaters famously don't cast.
Whoa.
But I think the unit is just that efficient that they're still great. 105 points.
We have them with a Disco Lord, so you can just like throw one, give one +1 to hit and throw it in, 1 per turn.
Ooh, yeah. Keep character blocking him.
That would be my plan.
This is a super fun list. I
Well, you
love
have
it.
a Warpsmith.
Oh. So the Warpsmith gives +1 to hit to either one of the Venom Crawlers or the Land Raider.
Yeah.
Because it's
And-
a pick a vehicle.
Gotcha.
This
I
is
might
It's like
try to
Awaken.
get it.
Yeah.
I might try to get another Warpsmith in here.
another one. Oh,
Because if you have 2 Land Raiders on 2 flanks,
yeah.
the Warpsmith doesn't just give them hitting on 2s, it also repairs them, making them truly indestructible.
True.
Like legitimately you can't kill them.
Yeah.
This sounds like your thing where when the Judiciary first came out and he was amazing, you said
No.
you need 3.
Okay. Beta Judiciary,
Boom, boom.
when the rules weren't out, but
Yeah.
it was an auto 3. He was like 80 points and had a 3 damage sword. And it was an aura of Fight Last.
And
but
that
he-
was 6 inches, not 3.
It was busted.
Yeah.
He was unbelievably broken.
Yeah.
It was an auto 3
But
for
even
sure.
on launch, he was pretty crazy.
He was crazy on launch.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You're paying basically 100 extra points
Yeah.
as like a backup.
As a delivery mechanism for the fundamentals of the list. The Zerkers do nothing if they don't get in. The Master Executioner, who you also put in there, does nothing if he doesn't get in. Karn? He can go to Land Raider, right?
Everyone can. Master of Executions.
Well, the Disco Lord can't go on a Land Raider.
Everyone can go
Yeah.
in.
He's not allowed inside. He's not permitted.
Okay, I don't think you can put cultists in either. But other than that, everyone can go in.
Venom Crawlers can't go in.
Venom Crawlers. Land Raiders can't go in the Land Raiders.
That would be cool though. Yeah.
It's
Maybe
not
you don't need
crazy, but
to.
you do have to drop a character or pay 2 CP. Karn, Disco,
Yeah, what do you drop?
Warpsmith.
Oh, you're out of slots.
Yeah. Basically, I'm just trying to find holes in your argument. I love it. And Master of Executions, of course, elite slots, so you're not paying anything extra for him. And I like that you have him cheap. I think that's a great way to go. Dude, I really like this list, honestly. I think.
Yeah, it seems like you have the usual suspects too, like Venom
Yeah.
Crawlers, Executioner.
I don't know what chat's talking about, but I don't think we should. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there.
Oh,
I don't know
Yeah,
what's-
Toasty was saying, yeah, make sure we get the Master of Executions. Look, this is an awesome list. I would love to play this. It's super cool.
Yeah. Thanks, Willow. Melody,
Willow.
I just played our first in-person game. Oh, Melody and I just played our first in-person
Nice.
game. She dusted my light Quins 97 to 67.
Oof. Whoa.
Sisters are so real. How do you feel about Harlequin Secondary?
Man, okay. Ugh, Willow, this is all I can think about lately.
I saw pictures of that game. I think is this the one that you guys played on Titans Terrain?
I think so.
In it.
In it. Hey, by the way, Titans Terrain shipping now. You can get it. TitansTerrain.com. They look cool, right?
Yeah. That's yeah. Sisters have really good secondaries.
They're so dumb. Oh my god, I'm
In
so mad about
comparison-
Sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just the secondaries. It's also their rules are really good.
It's everything, but
They got-
it compounds.
It does.
Like the
yeah.
game is so fixed around your secondaries right now. Harlequins have great secondaries.
Yeah.
But Sisters have stupid secondaries. Like,
Well-
again, walk up to the table against Jesse. I know the two of them. He's going to take Leap of Faith, which is auto 12.
Yep.
He's going to take Sanctuary, or Sanctum, Defend the Shrine, which is now
15.
just pick one in front of you and you defend it.
Yep.
Auto 15, especially on Scouring. And then I was like, cool, what's the third one? And basically, it's perform an action on an objective. You do have to control it, but again, lots of OBSEC. Dogmata with access to OBSEC, so you can just make someone OBSEC and stand on the point to hold it. Perform the action. Can be characters, by the way.
Yeah.
If you complete, and they can't be in your deployment zone. After you have to survive the turn, but again, could be a character. 5 points.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So that's an auto 10 at least.
And you played them
Celestine.
again. You played them on Scouring.
It was on Scouring. So I was like, cool. He has a 95 or 92
Yeah.
because of Leap of Faith.
yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah.
So
Yeesh.
It's hard to beat Sisters.
yeah. Quinn secondaries, awesome. Behind enemy lines is great. I know it's not Quinn's technically, but it works well with Deadly Performance. Weave Veil, I think, is a great secondary. You have to be a bit careful with it, but it's quite solid, actually. Take Your Places is not amazing. It's only good if your opponent doesn't really know how to play around it. It's like 3 extra objectives and you have to hold them and all this weird stuff. So I wouldn't bother with that. But you have all the other ones. You have multiple great psychic ones. You have behind enemy lines, or if you can't do that, then Engage is a good second choice. You could actually assassinate things between all your stuff that you have. They have a lot of
Oh,
secondaries.
against Sisters, Assassinate's pretty good.
Less good
They have
now
a
that
lot of
Celestine doesn't give up 9. So most lists you're giving up not much.
But they're
Should
going to
you-
have a Dogmata. They're
Yeah.
going to have Celestine.
Yeah.
They're going to have Morven Vol. That's a question now? Sisters players are not taking Morven
No, the
Vol?
question is if you can kill all of them.
Oh.
Yeah, and then also, I
Sure.
mean, Harlequins are
Canoness.
also, because we talked
Okay.
about this
Maybe I
in the
should've done
game, where like they don't want to be too aggressive and burn out too early, and
Yes.
just play the bare minimum secondary game and just score. I don't know if you could score over 92 without having like a big turn of like killing things, but
I think you would have
With
to
Harlequins?
yeah, with
be
Harlequins
going
against
second
Sisters.
Oh,
to
against
get big
Sisters.
primary.
Yeah.
And then
And it has to be a mission where they don't auto 45.
yeah,
So if you take, and again, this was my mistake against Jesse. I should have taken banners, because then we're basically tied up. I'm sorry, that's not true.
Banners
because
is 10
10 on Scouring.
on Scouring. Banners
right.
is 10.
So 10 compared to
12.
his action one, which is 10.
Oh, okay.
10 and 10. Deadly Performance and what's the 15? Sanctuary,
Yep.
both 15. And then we have the 12s, Leap of Faith and yeah, this. So
So then the
is
game
thing.
hinges around you stopping him from getting the action in the center.
Yeah, the psychic.
The whole
action.
game is his 5-point action in the middle.
And that's assuming things go well.
And that's assuming neither of you
Yeah.
lose on primary. Like whoever goes second probably just wins on primary.
It's just insane because it's again, this could be Celestine. You kill her, she gets back up.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the action still completes.
Which is dumb. That's not how that should work. If you
not.
kill somebody, their action should stop.
Right?
And don't they get to slap you back while still doing the action if you charge them?
Correct.
Yes, you do
Yeah.
still get to fight back.
So like,
Yep. So, anyways, look, that's a classic matchup. I think it's going to be a bit. Sorry.
Yeah.
I do think it's going to be an important matchup moving forwards in the meta. It's one I'm certainly interested in. So I'm glad you guys can play that.
I don't think Harlequins are allowed to have classic matchups with anyone.
Except for
everything's a one-off.
maybe Death Watch. That was the box set that they came out with.
I think Death Watch are
Running with Black
also not
Library?
allowed to have any classic matchups.
Death Watch. They have too many classic matchups.
Right, which makes none of them
Every
classic.
Zenith.
If they hate everybody who's not Imperium,
Yeah.
they have no classic matchups.
No, they only hate aliens. So it's less.
Aliens.
Yeah, that's,
Xenosummons.
you can't.
Have you seen our channel?
I don't.
We only do
That's
classic
not-
matchups here.
I think Harlequins and Death Watch have 0 classic matchups.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hot take.
Thanks, Xavier. So on Battlescribe, it still says Papa Smurf must have Warlord trait. Is this an oversight, or does he have to take his trait? I believe strict rules lawyering applied. If you put on glasses and then another pair of glasses, and you read the Ultramarines Codex, it is sufficiently old that it says your Warlord has to take their trait.
He has to be the warlord. That's for certain. And then I guess since he's a warlord, he has to,
He has to take the
have
trait
to have the
because
trait.
it's a really old book.
right?
It's worded differently than
Really?
other books. Yeah.
Oh.
But only if you wear 3 pairs of glasses when you're reading it. If you only wear 0 to 1 pairs of glasses when you're reading it, you just don't take his Warlord trait and you move on with your life.
Interesting.
So it's like a how many pairs of glasses are you wearing? Kind of.
So
Yeah. So
legally, you have to-
Technically, the Space Marine supplements have different wording, and there's no
yeah.
FAQ. So if you were to read it literally,
like legally.
then he does have to take the Warlord trait. But look, that's
Bridger,
not how we're.
I thought you were on the side of the rules.
We're wearing 0 to 1 pairs of glasses right now, okay?
No, that's a good catch from both of you guys.
Yeah, it's a good catch.
I'm sure a lot of people are going to make that mistake.
We did.
Which is
Is
weird.
it a mistake, though? Is it?
Have we played Ultramarines?
We played G-Man.
That was against Thousand Suns.
Yeah, G-Man's awesome.
Classic matchup.
Classic matchup.
No, okay, but that game you just walked away. Like, we didn't play the game.
I know,
though.
that
You
was
just
not
walked
a
away.
good time for Bridger. Oh my god. That was peak Nephilim.
I was scarred. I have opinions on Nephilim.
Yeah.
Thanks, Doombringer.
Hey.
Recently been starting on Thousand Suns and was disappointed in the lack of Zinchi Demon Prince options. What other models and need stronger flavor?
Ooh, speaking of
Maybe
which.
Emperor's Children.
Zichi.
Modeling or rules wise?
Modeling.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure Emperor's Children, right? You got to bring back the Sonic Dreads.
I guess
That's weird.
it's not, to me, the design elements of Zinch are fire and beaks. I don't know why. They're all birds. Why are they all birds?
I mean, that's the thing.
That's a Zichi.
But, like,
Like, why?
Zinch isn't a bird, he's a
he
god.
literally identifies
be a
as
bird
a god
god.
bird.
He is.
Is it written anywhere that Zinch is a bird?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think so. I have my doubts.
Legally, Gilliman has to take his Warlord trait, but
Oh. Yndrasta? Demon Prince?
Yndrasta?
Good.
She makes a
Conversion?
pretty good Demon Prince conversion.
Wings,
Yeah. She's-
bird-like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The
Sigmar, right?
Yeah.
The Sigmarine.
Sigmarine
Yeah.
lady with a 4-up.
I was like, the dragon from World of Warcraft?
Oh,
that is also Indrasta.
Wait,
No, that's
Oh my
I think that
gosh.
one's Yndrasta.
Ysera.
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 Oh, we got
Ysera,
it.
but there's multiple. Ysera's the Dream Dragon, but there's also
Ymgarl.
Dragon.
yeah, that one.
What?
No, Ymgarl is a gene stealer mutation.
There's another white. Aren't there like 3
I think
white
there are,
dragons?
yeah.
There's the life binder. Gosh.
Wow, I'm embarrassed.
I'm super embarrassed right now.
Only know this from Hearthstone, guys. Like, my knowledge is so far
There's
down.
Alexstrasza.
Yeah.
Doesn't start with
Doom-
the Y.
Alexstrasza.
Doomwing? Doom.
Oh,
Deathwing.
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 Yeah.
What? You don't like Deathwing?
I don't like that you forgot that.
He's a 12/12 for 10 mana. And he destroys all other minions.
Yeah. And there's also his son,
Oh.
Deathwing has a son?
Oh, he has
Blackwing.
many sons, but
But his son's like a nice boy.
Deathwing is also in Here's the Storm.
It's true.
And
Dude,
he's
I love playing
weird.
Alexstrasza in Here's the Storm. She's
Yeah?
super fun. She's like kind of like a tanky healery,
weird.
and she turns into the dragon every once in a while.
All the MOBAs to play.
Look, John, you can't. No.
HOTS is a great game.
Don't even.
HOTS
John,
is a great game. Okay?
It's not. Don't lump it in with MOBAs because it's not. It's not like that. It doesn't
it's
fall
not
for the
like-
same. It doesn't have the same pitfalls as most other MOBAs.
Wait. Is your critique that it is a MOBA or that there's better MOBAs?
I'm sure there are better MOBAs. If you would identify, of course, there's better MOBAs.
No, but what were you saying?
Yeah, there's better MOBAs than.
Oh, okay.
I think John thinks it's a low rank MOBA, which,
Yes.
if you're looking for a MOBA, it is low rank because it's not very much like most other MOBAs.
Because they take out a lot of the toxicity.
Oh yeah, there's an auto balancing system there.
There's
as
so
well.
many things that they
But
do.
there's other toxicity.
There's
that
less
comes
about
up.
like first or last
I'm-
kill, last hit.
Oh,
The
I
whole
see.
jail mechanic with how they deal with toxic people of like, hey, let's take people that were like terrible and put them in a
their
place
own
where they
queue?
play with each other. That's literally the prison system, and that creates more crime. I'm just saying, look.
That's a weird line in the sand to draw. That's the feature. That's like a matchmaking thing.
That's one
I
of
don't
many
know.
things that
Wait,
creates
hold on, wait.
toxicity.
Are you on my side right now? Wait, hold on.
No.
What's going on?
He likes HOTS.
I was originally just asking what your stance was, but
Adrian
now we're
realized-
talking about the prison system. So yeah.
Look, I'm on your side, John, because I think if you're looking for a MOBA,
I'm
you're
just
not going to like a lot of features of HOTS. But I think HOTS is a great game.
It is a great
I
game.
see.
It's just not a great MOBA.
Have you tried it?
I've tried it when on like first release beta
Oh,
and then like initial. So not
It's
recently.
Changed a lot.
I'm also like a toxic Dota player.
but it's
as well.
also.
Yeah, that's gross.
Wait, you play Dota?
Hold on. A history of lots of Dota.
How have we never played Dota?
Because it's gross.
I mean, I know you're still into League of Legends and MOBAs.
How have we never played
I haven't
Dota?
played recently.
This offends me.
I grew up playing Warcraft 3.
What are we talking about?
Here's the storm.
Yeah. And
But
MOBAs.
why?
You guys were. The thing is, like, you guys were so offended that I called it a MOBA.
Emperor's Children.
was just
Sorry,
confused why you're on my side
we need
now.
more Zinch models.
We're so many steps removed from answering the question.
What is the question?
What
What is the
what are models such as the Zinch Demon Prince that needs stronger flavor? Frankly, it's all the Demon Princes, which is only halfway getting solved with the new Demon Prince, to be
Right.
honest. The new Demon Prince is cooler, but it's still like you get one head for each god,
Right.
which is, I guess, technically more than we have now. But
I mean, if they were to make it so that it was like more flavorful, it would need to be 4 different models. And there's no way they could.
they're into efficiency nowadays in a kit, you know? They don't want wasted stuff, which is a shame. For bits.
Everyone would love
They could just make 4 kits though.
more model ranges.
5 kits. There should be an undivided.
Oh god, they'll never go for that. Especially now that they said you can only have one Demon Prince per detachment.
Upgrade sprues. They love
Oh,
upgrade
okay,
sprues.
okay,
You have an
okay.
undivided base kit.
Yeah.
And then you can buy Zinch sprue. So you get Zinch wings, you get Zinch talons, Zinch arms, a Zinch head.
I like it. I'm into it.
Love it.
I think we solved the problem.
Great question, Doombringer.
Thanks again, Frederick, whose
Hey.
name I now know how to pronounce.
Aha.
What secondaries should I choose for Black Legion? Do you think CSM secondaries will be easier in the next GT?
Next GT pack, he means?
That's a long time from now.
I think they will, because they suck now.
They're not.
Hey,
the
Long
best.
War's good.
It's hard to gauge.
We're gonna get into this thing again, right? So let me
It's
just
not
preface it.
Sisters good.
Right.
It's not Harlequins good.
Okay, so now that's
But
like
I would.
number 4, number 1. Now they're
I would,
definitely like.
I would put it like Promethean Creed good. I think it's roughly.
I think Promethean Creed's better.
They're close. They both require you to interact with your opponent and do things that are part of just playing the game
Yeah,
to get all 15 points.
that's fair. I think Long War is what all secondaries should be.
Yes.
Not automatic design to
Well,
that.
not all. Every faction should have a Long War.
No, but I mean power level wise,
Oh, yeah.
right? You have to interact. It's not guaranteed. Can be stopped. You do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there's a lot better secondaries. And then to be fair,
And a lot worse.
yeah, this is their best secondary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Promethean Creed might be the best Space Marine secondary as well.
Is it better than Shock Assault?
Yes. Significantly better than.
Shock tactics.
I don't think we've ever gotten 15 points on Shock Tactics.
Well, Shock
very hard.
Tactic
Like,
is
if you
just a
don't-
worse Long War, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you go first, you're definitely not getting it.
Yeah.
And in most missions, if you go second, you're still not getting it.
Yeah. But yeah, it sounds like. Do we think CSM secondaries will get easier in the next GT pack?
I think they have to.
I think they will, but it sounds like we hope they won't. We hope that everything else just falls into balance with it.
I think I would still like to bring the other what is it, 2 or 3 of them up.
Yeah.
You know, Rise to Glory
Yeah.
is tough. For the Dark Gods is really tough.
The Dark God.
For the Dark Gods.
Sevada.
So like I want to be like here, and everything else is like like this. This is the band.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
We're like, we're here, we got it here.
Exactly. I think it's the biggest thing holding the army back is just that.
Yeah, good question.
Thanks, Yusuf. Hey all, sorry for being just too good at memes and stealing the limelight this week. I'll try and take a week off next week.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh.
We are not including you next week.
Look, don't even bother, because you're not making it.
Right back to the BM.
Bridger saw the opportunity to make up for all the past times he forgot, but now he's just like, we
Just
had balance, and now we like, go right back.
Thanks, Yusuf.
I
And thank
love
you
it.
for being a great member of the community.
You are awesome, Yusuf. Yeah, round of applause for Yusuf.
Are we?
For sure.
Are we the bad guys?
Yeah, we're
Are we the
baddies.
baddies, 80?
Thanks, Liberty Fires. Zach.
Zach.
Zach's not here, Liberty
on.
Fires.
Are we just super behind on super chats, or is this a Liberty Fires thing?
This was from 2:18 p.m. and it is right now 4:21 p.m.
Just a Liberty Fires thing. Fair enough.
Yeah, thanks again, Liberty Fires.
Hey.
Adrian, Crusade started at a local game store, 2 losses, 1 draw. Even though I'm losing, my opponents are saying, quote, I don't think you did anything wrong. I find that phrase to be frustrating, but maybe I'm too hard on myself. Question mark.
That is
Just
a
question
frustrating
mark
thing.
at the end of that
This is
statement.
what Adrian does to me all the time.
I say you don't do anything wrong. Look, I can
Like
be
today.
more critical.
Just play better armies, man.
No, I think you made mistakes today, but I don't think they were like, oh, what an idiot mistake.
Yeah.
So you're not an idiot. You're just kind of dumb.
Yeah.
I think is what he's saying.
I think in a
He
close
said it.
game, small mistakes cost you a lot.
Now my day is ruined.
Right.
Just
I agree. I think it's a cop out. You didn't do anything wrong.
kidding.
Look, I've been in games where I have told my opponent, I don't know what you could have done better,
Yes.
It's true.
which I think is a better way to say, I don't think you did anything wrong. Because I don't know what you could have done better is like, I'm on your side, I'm trying to solve this problem. What could you have done differently? Whereas, I don't think you did anything wrong implies that you were doing something wrong to start with. You come in with the implication of like, I assumed you did something wrong, but I can't think of what it is. Whereas, I don't know what you could have done differently, or is like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, maybe not. I don't know. That's just
I think
it's
they're
the
the same,
feeling
but I
get.
getcha.
It's the
Yeah.
feeling I get.
I feel you.
But also like these games exist. The games where you lose and there was nothing you could have done to win, that happens. Just play most armies against sisters and like you'll feel it.
It's true.
So how I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it is frustrating to like think like after a game, oh, I wish I could improve and like to know where you could improve, right? But to have the answer of like, there's nowhere to go.
Right.
You could play this game a million times and play it exactly perfectly, and same result would happen. Not so many games of Warhammer are like that. You know?
Yeah, there's really not many.
I don't know.
What I do hear often is people draw conclusions the other direction. Oh, just that one charge. If I just gone
Right.
that, you're like, no. Getting to the point where
Yeah.
you needed that one exact roll to go right to win the game came 3 moves before, you know. But it just looks like it's that one. And for
and
them,
also,
they can feel. Now
there's
it's
a
not on them.
butterfly effect of like what
Yeah,
else
of
changes
course.
when that
Right, yeah, exactly. So, but the both are equally unhelpful, you know, for the other person. So, I think, obviously, I don't think people are trying to be jerks. They're trying to be kind, but yeah, it is not helpful.
But I don't. Yeah, sometimes I mean there are unwinnable games, and that's just something you have to accept
Yeah,
about 9th edition.
Sure.
yeah.
Um,
And also, maybe there's not doing anything wrong, but sometimes your opponent did better, right? There's a difference between mistakes and optimal moves.
sure.
Yeah.
But
You
again,
can-
sorry.
You can take priority. If the opponent does something that causes you to lose by default, and then neither of you make mistakes for the rest of the game,
Yeah.
then you lose.
Yeah.
And that's just like, could you have prevented them from making that play? Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah. You're almost certainly too hard on yourself, so
Yeah,
keep that in
definitely.
mind.
There you go. Well, thanks, Bandit Delta. Sell me on Salamanders Terminators, Lightning Claws over Thunderhammer Storm Shields, and Terminators versus Blade Guard. Looking for spicy units to sit and score creed points. Vulcan lives.
Ooh. Interesting. Sell me on Salamander Terminators. Look, I think you're getting 2-ups with Blade Guard, not 1-ups.
No, famously not one up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get no armor content, and you're not getting the extra
Yeah.
No.
base 2-up.
So it's definitely a 1 save difference. That's huge. Huge with low AP armies, especially when it's like at the R2 area, right? AP2. You do get transhuman with Blade Guard, but look, you're gonna be T5 anyways.
I was very disappointed in Blade Guard when I played them.
Yeah.
Blade Guard, honestly, are like the apothecary for me. They look good on paper, and then you're like, oh,
They look cool.
is this the best the Space Marines have to offer? Really? These are their best units?
Yeah.
6-up Feel No Pain and
Yeah.
an anvil that dies to everything?
No block. You can't really block them. 6? Squad of 6? Not squad of 10?
Can't block them.
Block?
Oh, can't make a brick.
Make a brick.
Okay,
Oh,
John just said it in a really weird way. Can't make a brick.
Can't block them.
A loaf?
Well, that's what makes that's what makes Terminators interesting to me as opposed to Blade Guard.
Yeah.
Is they are an anvil that can't be broken. 10 Terminators with all the buffs are not going to die.
Whew.
Period.
Promethean Creed.
Your spells were so perfect.
Yeah. Well, the Librarian is amazing. I love that I can take the Salamander's psychic abilities
I
and
think they
them
come
actually
to
being good.
Zach, what are you doing?
He's just super chatting.
Zach, I thought you wanted us to be done faster. Think about that one.
He's like, he needs to go to the grocery store real quick, so he's like buying
Hey, Zach,
time.
could you pick up some Coke Zero for me?
Thunderhammer, Storm Shield, or Lightning Claws?
This is a very good question. I think in a world where there's a lot of ignore cover, we kind of saw it today. I'm glad that I had the Storm Shield, but there is some optimal optimal list making when you have Lightning Claws. There's some optimal situations, right?
I think it's a question of do you want to deal damage or do you want to be tanky? And if the answer is you want to deal damage, you have a sub-question of what do you want to deal damage to.
Right.
And so, like, the fact that this decision tree, most of the answers are Thunderhammer Storm Shield,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just going with Thunderhammer Storm Shield. It's not even a question to me.
sure.
I think in this list especially, I like them. Yeah. I personally don't know that they're great for Creed.
They're not.
Do you have to pick a unit that
No.
gets all the points?
It's everybody who's on the objective.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
that's why I
You
stacked
pick an
the-
objective.
Yeah, I pick an objective.
But as we saw, like the aggressors were awesome because they could shoot and fight.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so
And take damage.
Right, they can take a punch without dying.
Right.
that's true. Whereas the Terminators, in many cases, as we saw, your opponent just doesn't want to shoot them at all.
Right.
So you're almost like wasting their strongest asset, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's so weird. Like, yeah, I don't know.
I think you want to put Creed on an objective that will be contested all game.
I know. That's what just went through my mind. Like, should I put it on the middle objective? You know,
Not this game.
not this.
Not
game.
this
You
game.
would have scored
Just because it's so.
maybe not 15. Like
Right,
you had
'cause you-
Terminators on it. That was it.
Yeah, but think about all the units you put in the middle. You know.
No,
But
but
it's
your
your
unit has to be
units
on the point.
on the point that have to.
Yeah.
So it would have been only what your Terminators killed.
Oh, sure.
It's not the target. It's the
Which is
the
the
person
I
shooting
just
has
make
to-
a wall
right,
like I
you're right.
did.
I would have to play it differently.
Yeah, very differently. No, I think you played it perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I do say so myself.
Oh.
I would say your one mistake, you scored too many points on it.
Oh. No.
Yeah, I think you
It
should.
was
No,
like-
I actually,
was your
yeah, I
downfall.
didn't realize I was so close to max.
We told you
it
from
was
the
your
beginning.
downfall.
No.
We're like, you're gonna max out, and you're like, guys, I don't know.
Until you said like, oh, John, you're maxed out.
Until it was over, you didn't believe
John.
it. Most John thing ever.
I just want you to think about this. 3 units shooting with flamers and meltas. If
Yeah.
you just put eradicators and aggressors in one turn, they can score 9 points.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's like, and
great.
it's not that hard for them to do either.
No, no.
You could just like,
And like no, and then you charge like your characters and stuff. Think about all the characters that went before they finally died.
Yeah.
That's like points right there too.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So I think
yeah.
I definitely scored
Yep.
like probably like 3 or 4 more points. than I should have.
Oh, way more than. I think you scored over 20, well over 20 points on that secondary.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
So I know that
Fair.
it's kind of like a joke that like, oh, you scored too many points, but like
Yeah.
actually you did
Yeah.
because you were worried the troops. You were, like I said, you're so cautious about killing the troops in shooting with that unit.
There
whereas
was some there's a
the
more
Ultramarines could
optimal
have been
play.
charging and just like made a bit of brick.
That's true.
So
That's
you know,
true.
but we always have to work with and against our personalities when we play these games.
Oh, look, we got a limerick.
What?
Yes. Okay.
Well-
Thanks, Objective Insecure.
Hey.
There once was a Primarch named Vulcan, an eternal, always a skulkin. A Promethean creed was his own deed. Vulcan lives, we shout, or something.
That's so good. Thank you so
love
much, gentlemen at Objective Insecure.
It's so good to have limericks back.
All the
Limericks-
salamander love.
Yeah. Soothe the savage heart.
Yeah. Thanks, Tea Time with Toby. Hey, uppy dog, J dog, and A dog. How's your Saturday? My D&D character just discovered that their actual parents, not the adoptive one is an actual god.
Bam.
Whoa.
There's a name for that in D&D, right? Where you're born of a god.
You're
Oh.
You're not just a demigod.
Bloodline?
There's some. I feel like there's races of celestial beings that are born
there
from
are.
gods.
I know what
Oh,
you're
I
talking
see.
about. There's are Tieflings one of them?
Tieflings are from devils.
Yeah, and then there's the angel one too.
Yes. There's just a race of celestial people that were born
literally-
from gods.
Yeah.
And they're
Made
the
my
opposite of
character
tieflings.
yesterday.
Yeah.
You play D&D?
No.
John, how have we not done any of these
No,
things?
I want to play D&D with you guys.
Oh my goodness.
I'll do it. Don't do that without me.
I downloaded Pathfinder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Download
different.
Pathfinder.
It's a
It's a
Video
video game. It's an RPG
it's really good if
based
you
on
like
the
those kinds of
Pathfinder
games.
series.
Is it like Neverwinter Nights kind of thing?
Yes,
Yes.
it's exactly like Neverwinter Nights. It's a modern Neverwinter Nights.
Yeah. Or Divinity First Sin.
Oh, there it is.
ASMR. There we go.
ASMR?
Nope. The race
Asimir.
ASMR. Is that how it's pronounced? I actually don't know how that's pronounced.
I don't know.
I have zero.
I think it's ASMR.
Well, Tea Time with Toby, I hope you're enjoying your campaign. You said your
awesome.
character's human.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Is your name
He's a-
Hercules?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
You guys having a good Saturday?
Yeah, having a good Saturday.
Having a great
Good.
time.
We go eat some gumbo.
Oh.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
have some sushi night.
oh, sushi night.
And then vacation tomorrow. I'm excited.
Yeah, we gotta get like all the emperors together again and have another sushi night.
Yeah, another
Oh,
Emperor sushi
Does it
night.
have to be sushi though?
Dude,
What
it
if-
was so.
that's why we went to a
Amazing.
Japanese
What if we go
restaurant.
to Chili's? Wait, hold on. How did we not take them to Chili's?
Because
because it's
many
Chili's,
answers to that.
and we
'Cause
value
it's
their health and
sushi
well-being.
night. Oh my gosh.
Dude, we could have had so many 3 for 10s, which are actually not 3 for 10s anymore, they're 3 for 12s. Or there's the 2 for 20 that's 2 people. It's like a date night.
We
thing
can
for
all,
Chili's.
we can.
It would pair off all the every Titan gets an emperor.
That's
Pair
cute.
off, and you can
That's
only
actually
order
really
from
cute.
the 2 for 20.
You know, that actually sells me. I'm in. I'm
yes,
I'm changing sides. That sounds amazing.
On Sunday after we finished, Jesse was like, "Boys, I'm taking you out to Chili's." He had like this old Chili's gift card. And we're like, "Yeah, let's do this." The closest one was like an hour away,
Oh.
so we had to go to this like nice
that's true.
gastro pub. It was like cute and it was dumb.
Okay.
There are almost no Chili's like on the peninsula.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
We had to like come
You have
back
to go
down
out to Oakland
Yeah.
to go to a Chili's.
Yeah.
So
Man, everyone must have a old Chili's gift card. I have like a 5-year-old one.
Yeah.
$25, man.
I've got one of those.
I wonder if it's still good. That's a good question.
Chili's? No, it's
We'll
not.
never know.
Where do people get gift cards?
Usually as gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
I
are
don't,
like,
the only gift cards I have are to game stores that I'm not even sure are still open.
this is like your Monopoly money thing.
Yes, it's not real money. Thanks, Henry. Hey Titans, my gaming group is doing in-house tourney soon. I can't decide what to bring. Either well-known ultras list or on paper a very good word bearers list. I can practice once before then.
Ooh, those are fun, man. In-house tournaments. I love it.
Yeah.
I remember those good old days.
So much fun.
Yeah.
We'll have to do. Well, we did one for Jesse's birthday.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know what I would do. What would you guys do?
It's tough because there's like a fun answer and then there's a you only have one practice game, so play the list you know answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
Depends
play
on the group too, right? Curveball.
Go ahead.
No.
No.
I'm just spitting facts, you know.
Spin facts.
So in doubt.
Your answer is it depends.
It depends. Door number 3. I don't know.
I'd say go with what you know, which is your ultras. If you really gonna play it as a tournament and you want to try to win it, take what you know. Be comfortable with it, you know. Yeah. Practice is everything.
Yeah. If it's tournament. Oh man, but then there might be a meta game here. Like, what if his friends know his ultra list?
Well, that's what I thought.
Curveball, be that meta guy.
Right. He said
Like,
well known. I was
mix
like,
it up.
oh. Yeah.
Like, what if,
I think he
especially
means
if
he
no one
knows it
else
well.
is?
After the rest of the super chat finished, that's what I realized.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say, okay, if no one else is going CSM in your in-house, play CSM. Be that weird, what is he doing? He's crazy. He has
Just
crazy
cheat
eyes.
a lot.
His
Nobody
crazy
knows the
eyes.
rules. Just do whatever you want.
It's
cheat
like,
constantly.
they're not ready for it. They don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
You have no idea what you're doing. It's perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
If not, there's already I don't know, Emperor's Children guy playing in your in-house. Go Ultras. Boom.
There you
Did you have
go.
an
Okay.
opinion?
Have fun. Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Did you want?
No, I give my answer.
You did.
The fun is word bearers.
Oh, sure.
If you actually want to win, you play the list you know. But word bearers are more fun. Thanks to Claven.
Hey.
Harley's beat John's Sally's with no luck dice. OP, GW, please nerf.
Nerf them.
Real talk, in a Sisters meta, is it finally time for Grav Devs or Assault Hellblasters? Assault Hellblasters, I'm intrigued. Grav Devs, me?
I was gonna say the opposite. Yeah. Grav Devs maybe. Assault Hellblasters.
No? You know,
I'll be honest. I think actually either one could
they're the
possibly
least
play.
bad flavor of Hellblaster.
Yeah. I just want them to be a little cheaper. That's it.
Yeah,
Too
but
much to ask?
they're the kind of unit where they're just
Cheaper.
stats. The only thing the unit does is stats. It just shoots with stats. Mm-hmm. And they've never gotten Space Marines balanced with units that just shoot with stats.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
It's either too good or it's not good enough. And
Yeah.
then, so you take 0 of them or you take all of them.
Yeah. I agree.
And they're not going to fix it.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, I'm torn actually.
Yeah.
Nerf Harley.
Because I forgot the Grav Devs take penalties to move and
They
shoot.
take heavy penalty? Yeah. Well, one guy doesn't because you put the Omni specs
Oh.
on him.
Ooh, you got a
Well,
scope.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what that's called, right?
You know, if you're, it's called.
Horospecs.
No.
no, that's...
Auspex can.
Nope.
Auspex tech.
I'm just making this the sergeant has a thing and he puts it on somebody.
Yeah, it's called the. Hey, I'm gonna put the on the.
Yeah.
You duke them. They become the duke and or duchess.
It's not a cherub, is it?
No.
Nope. Cherub carries your ammo.
Oh, it's gonna keep me up at night.
Auspice? No.
Allspice?
Allspice. Chat.
Allspice?
We're just gonna do this for
Old
30
Spice?
seconds.
Tech Marines also have it. Tech Marines put the...
Oh, servo arms.
Nope.
Keep with the servo arm.
Yeah. And it helps them shoot. It's like extra
Signum.
stability.
Signum.
Oh, Signum.
There
It
you go.
wasn't close to anything we said. Beat you to it.
okay.
Oh, Signum
Signum
right. Dang
array,
it.
yeah.
Soup's got it.
I don't know, man. Neither of them are amazing. It's cool that Gravs are... It's the perfect profile against Sisters. It's probably just still not efficient enough. At its peak, I
Yeah.
still think Grav is not good enough.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. Thanks, JN. Hello, Titans. I need to know, what is everyone's emergency zombie survival plan?
Oh.
Love the content. Best 40K channel, period.
Aw.
I've learned so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it,
you.
JN.
I gotta
What's
be
up?
real. The only place I've ever seen this question,
Yeah.
and I've seen it a lot, is dating apps ask this question. And I don't know why.
Huh. That's.
It's a weird
interesting.
prompt.
Dude,
Only
do you
place
not-
I've seen this prompt.
Do you not think about this daily? This is crazy.
I do think about it a lot.
And actually, it's scary to think about, for the studio at least, seeing how fast that cleaning person was able to get through the side door.
He had a key,
No
John.
chance.
And manual dexterity.
Look, zombies.
Have keys.
and manual
strong.
dexterity. They're known specifically for those two things.
We need to start barricading certain.
I don't think the studio would be very defensive.
Yeah. I will say my house. I do live in a fairly
Zombie filled.
like very safe condo. It's on a second story.
Okay.
So zombies,
Well-
famously 50-50, usually can't deal with stairs.
But John, it's a condo.
Yeah.
You're surrounded by people.
People?
There's people everywhere.
No.
Your neighbors across the hall
No.
who are on the same floor as you
Yeah.
don't need to use the stairs.
They're locked in. So it's like a two.
They
It's like
literally have the keys.
He took all their keys away.
so my condo's weird, where I only share the second story with another building,
Yeah.
or like one other door,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, we have to worry about that, but they just, if they're zombies, then that means they're locked in their house, right? Makes sense.
Okay.
Unless
If they're
they, like,
zombies, they're locked in
zombie-
your house.
Yeah.
Well, it depends when they become zombies.
Sure. I
Because you're
guess
saying they can't use the doors to get out, so everyone's
Yeah.
just locked individually.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also like, yeah, what are they gonna do? Like
don't-
unlock the door, open it,
But-
and then become zombies?
But
Bold move. I don't know.
but if they never leave, then they can't become zombies.
They never. Yeah, exactly. So then
So they're not
just-
zombies.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're good.
Look, real answer to the question, I have no transferable or useful skills. Without technology, I am a useless human. I have no value. I can't cook.
Yeah.
Manual labor is out of the question.
Yeah.
Like I have problem-solving skills that don't apply. I'm not useful. I don't have a plan.
Fair.
Die.
Yeah.
Dying is my plan.
You can probably
as
say
quickly
that-
as possible.
Probably say that for most Titans. Maybe Zach, Adrian, maybe.
Okay.
Can you cook?
All right, you brought it back. Oh, cooking.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like,
like survival.
what,
Oh, you.
What value do you bring to a community post-zombie apocalypse? I think it's what John's asking. This is you're on trial for
you
your
know,
life.
when he talked about cooking, I was like, that's fair enough. But I was worried. I was curious about the outdoorsy
Survival,
skills that
sure.
Zach would have.
Yeah.
I don't have any skills. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to do anything useful.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Cardio, maybe.
Go Home Depot.
Okay,
Go to Home Depot. They have the weapons section. It's true. Everyone knows the weapons section.
it's the whole store.
No, but there's the place with like the machetes and stuff like that.
Okay.
So you go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to the barn to get some horses.
This
Because
is a
look,
very aggressive zombie strategy.
you have to play aggressive in the early game. Because the thing is, people are going to start getting organized. It's going to get very dangerous out there, right?
Oh, you're thinking about the people.
yeah.
Survivors.
You have to fight other people.
Oh,
you
I
know?
wasn't even.
Home Depot is probably
Yeah.
the most dangerous part.
Get that far.
No. And then I probably do actually go back to my apartment for the same reason as John. Second floor. You probably have to deal with the neighbors.
Well, you have horses though. You ride your horses off into the sunset, man.
They got to stop eventually.
I will say,
That's actually pretty good.
I
Maybe just go into the
have a
hills.
more passive defensive strat where I
Shocking.
just chill in my house. I have
Nothing
food.
differently.
I have frozen food. I don't even. Just
gonna
lock,
run
just
out.
lock the door.
What do you do in a month?
How are you heating up your frozen food, John?
You gotta suck on
I
it.
can eat cold pasta. That's cool.
That's the worst zombie plan I've ever heard. I've never heard
So-
a lot.
We've discovered John also doesn't have a plan. Got it. Thanks to
Alright.
Chris, picked up my first AOS models. Gonna look
Hey.
real stupid if GW doesn't introduce more Witch Hunter models as a new army or part of the city's relaunch.
Oh, the cities of Sigmar.
So I'm sticking with my. Well, no, they keep expanding it. There was a time in which pretty much every Underworld's warband was a preview of stuff to come. Mm-hmm. But now they're doing so many of them. I don't know if that's true anymore, to be honest. But I think you'll be able to use them for sure. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Because warband's awesome. It's very like old school Warhammer-y. It's got like the witch hunter with the hat. And
I've
everything.
never seen these models.
They're new. They're cool. It's got a couple like peasant guys,
Oh,
which is cool. I'm into
that's
it.
cool.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Gasanova.
hilarious.
Chat is going wild. Thanks, Gasanova. What's up, Titans? Been loving 10-man Black Templar Assault Intercessors. Sergeant having Fist of Balthus and Champion of the Feast. Having a 9-model buffer is good, but there are there any matchups where I should combat squad?
Ooh.
10 out of 10 shirts, by the way.
Aw.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
You can purchase these ones.
This
at,
one and that one.
Not this one.
Our
Not-
Teespring store.
Not that one.
Not that one, unfortunately. Matchups where you'd want to combat squad them.
Interesting. Remind me of Champion of the Feast. That is the Philo?
Wound, +1 wound. You hit on +1 weapon skill,
Oh, okay.
+1 attack.
So they're just like mega smashy killy.
Yeah.
I think matchups in which you're really going to have to trade. So if you're looking at Drakari or Harlequins, you're going to need to trade. And frankly, if they really want to power through a 10-man, they probably can. So that's the main one I would look for, honestly, is those kind of tradey matchups.
Tradey, where you know 5 guys can take care of the job and kill a very squishy elf for a point.
Or sisters.
Or sisters totally. Or you can even, like, they could stick together, but you have like a bubble.
Yeah.
And it's like a better way of preserving that second layer with the Fist of Balthus.
You have 2 separate shields. Two sets of ablative wounds.
That's right. Yeah. So stuff like that. Gasanova. Love the name.
Great question.
Thanks, Chris. Thinking about a color scheme for 30K. Half not chapter scheme, half Hexwraith Flame.
Nice. Restless
Dead from the Istvan Betrayals. Legit. Oh, that sounds really cool.
That's cool.
I'm very into that.
That's really cool. Chris, you should tune in to Hobby Titans on Wednesday. Kat's been working on her Legion of the Damned.
Yes.
Similar vibes, looking really cool. I'm sure we could chat, paint, and conversions and stuff for your army. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, very cool. How?
Whoa, what?
Did he know that?
That's cool.
Have we hacked? Okay.
What the heck?
We'll get there.
We're not there yet. Sorry.
Thanks, Brandon. What is the best Ynnari army and what secondaries to take? Would you take a traveling player's patrol with them?
Ooh, good question. Look, traveling players patrol would actually be pretty interesting. They don't have great warlord traits and relics, so you could probably spare the CP in most lists. And I think Harlequins have to also play by the Drukhari rule of, like, you need to take a craft world unit in each slot for every. No, you can have.
Not in the traveling patrol.
No. Sorry, if you were to keep them in the same detachment and not in this patrol, you would have to take 1 craft world for every Harlequin / Drukhari in each slot. So this would spare you from having to do that. You can take a lot of troops without having to take a lot of rangers or guardians in your battalion. So I like it. I would totally take Harlequins. I think the best Ynnari list, if we're talking about competitive, contains a lot of Harlequins because at the end of the day, Ynnari are mostly melee oriented. They're more data sheet oriented. Troops have amazing data sheets. And you're only losing luck dice. And now you can use, arguably, maybe the better overarching rule, which is fate dice.
If you put them in with, not as a traveling patrol.
You're right.
If it's traveling, you do have luck.
So that's a con.
Or you actually
that's a con.
lose luck, but you don't gain fate, I think.
Right. For that patrol.
Yeah. I will make another argument for bringing them in with the Ynnari is Fog of Dreams. You can make the Incarn untargetable.
That is a huge combo.
Which is
crazy. Yeah, don't write them out of the patrol entirely, for sure.
It's crazy powerful. So.
Or sorry, the battalion. Don't write them out of the battalion, for sure.
Yeah.
Now there's some give and take for the patrol.
Yeah, it's like, what are they trying to get out of it, right? Because maybe, like you said, Ynnari mostly shooting. Mostly melee. If you want shooting, then maybe they need to be light, so you can advance and shoot and all that stuff.
Huh.
Kind of depends what you're looking for, right?
Depends, yeah.
Secondaries?
Yeah.
It's interesting right now.
Secondaries, what did we take? I would take a webway. I love the webway. I love
that was good.
The
defend the one.
Defend the webway.
It's not called that. We
it's
never
definitely
remember
not.
what it's called.
Yeah.
What else do you take?
You
psychic
want
ones are good
a psychic
for you.
one, yeah, because you have so many psychers.
Yeah.
You're
Stop scrolling.
You want to be taking a warlock in your battalion, along with probably a lot of the named characters that come along with them. Yvraine, the Incarn. So now you're up to at least 3 psychers, probably 4 with the Shadow Seer. So you want to do ritual or interrogate. Sorry, for your second one, and the third one, I think it's actually matchup dependent.
Yep.
Or
mission dependent.
Or mission dependent. You can also play behind enemy lines. We saw was really good.
Yeah.
Now that you're MSU, you're probably taking a lot of transports as Ynnari. You get buffs from dying, right? So or being below starting strength, and so losing some when things get out of transports is now kind of interesting. Plus transports dying and then Incarn coming out, very interesting. So yeah.
You could take some Rangers for infiltrate and easy bait for your opponent to kill and then bring in Karn in.
Yeah. I actually love the Ranger secondary.
Dude,
It's actually not bad.
it's actually
It's
interesting.
actually interesting.
Especially, I played against a guy a few weeks ago at a tournament, and he took that with Linebreaker. 'Cause they stack,
Yes.
and it was quite effective actually.
It's 4 points in your opponent's deployment zone with a Ranger squad. But the brilliant thing is that you can just be in no man's land, right? And score
I think
two?
so. I think
Score
so,
two.
Yeah.
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 So,
So
it's
like
actually,
at least you're scoring like 10 points.
yeah.
So
I
it's
think,
Still
actually
getting points, yeah.
yeah. It's
I think
still
people are sleeping on
really safe.
Rangers.
Yeah,
They're not as bad as people think.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Wow. Today is just like a day of like amazing questions.
Very insightful.
Like
yeah. Stop scrolling.
speaking of which,
Oh, here you go. Who's this from?
Thanks, KT. Is Bridger related to Peter Bonerge? And then he links
Yeah,
the
that's how you say
Wikipedia
that.
that's not how you
page.
say it.
That is. Look, that name isn't pronounced the way you think it is.
Bonerz.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bonerge.
Yep. Sure. And
That's definitely how that name's pronounced. Like, there's not a shadow of a doubt.
I think it could be Bonners as well. But
Could
that's
be.
it.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Peter.
But he,
so
Who is this guy? And we have the picture of this person
because it previewed
in the bot.
link.
yeah, Discord previewed the link that he included in the super chat.
Yeah.
But
So if
can
you put a
send
link in
links
your super chat,
chats?
Apparently,
Yeah.
a picture comes
Wouldn't
up
it
of
block it?
no, it doesn't.
People can't put links
Not in chat, but you can put links in
his-
super chat.
in a super chat.
Because the moderator bot, the reason you can't put links in chat is Nightbot will smack it down.
Uh-huh.
But Nightbot doesn't control super chats because Nightbot's not that smart.
Huh.
So you can super chat links.
Interesting.
Yep.
Huh. Well, we have a picture of Mr. Peter Bonerge. I don't know. This guy.
The smile here, but
Just Google it. All right, you'll see.
it's the Wikipedia. It's the hair, honestly, that people think.
Yeah.
It's the hair that like.
I see the resemblance.
I like how the scroll cuts it
Yeah,
off
yeah.
right.
It's like eyes and hair normal.
Yeah. And then
Other half.
it's amazing.
Thanks, Zach. This is our Zach,
Hey,
who I guess doesn't want us to have gumbo.
apparently.
Hey Titans, Alphas versus Gene Stealers. Would love to see an Alpha Legion Legionnaire with a fake arm pretending to be a follower of the three-armed Emperor.
Look, that sounds amazing.
Do you not remember this?
Yeah.
We got gaslit. We got this exact same super chat like 6 times on
Yeah.
that day.
And kept rereading it.
It was good.
But then people actually kept resending it. It was so good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Wait, did that
Thanks, Zach.
just do what I think that just did?
what?
What happened?
What?
What is this?
That's a thread.
So they can. All right, I have feelings about
Questions.
Discord, but we're already running late. Thanks, Rimpson. Rimpson.
Yo.
Is there a competitive Raven Guard troops choice that plays secondary, something to build the whole army around, or just bring Thunder Brick Gunship?
Whoa.
Yeah, it was 0 to 100 real fast.
0 to 100,
Yeah.
Infiltrators are great, and they play the secondary, and their troops. Yep, that's the answer to your question.
I don't know if you build the whole army around it, but it definitely helps you play very Raven Guardy and also a great unit to have.
You can plant all the bombs in one turn, can't you?
That's in cursors. And no, you can't. I'm pretty sure it's one per army.
Are you?
One per turn.
One bomb per army per turn.
Yeah.
We're talking about bomb secondary or the bonus?
The Raven Guard secondary.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm not
I
familiar.
thought
Yeah, we were.
not talking about the
bomb mission. The Raven Guard secondary is to plant bombs on objectives, and I think you can plant all of them at once.
really? Okay.
That's good.
I do like infiltrate, like 2 infiltrators, and then the rest in cursors would be interesting.
Yeah, because the infiltrators are definitely a premium, right?
Yeah.
You're paying like 130 nowadays.
Totally.
something?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the main thing. A bunch of those would be interesting.
Sounds
Lots
super
of flexibility.
fun.
Yeah, I like it.
And I don't know why Thunderhawk Gunship. I don't know how that's what you jump.
Nah, that doesn't play the game at all.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna.
Because it gets some Raven Guard stuff, but like,
Sure.
because they're struggling to find things that have synergy with Raven Guard.
Oh no.
Oh no! This mic died. Thank you, Siege Roots.
Yo, Siege Roots!
What's up? So I'm going shooting with my friends tomorrow and realized that I've spent as much on 40K in the past year as all my firearms. So as as Ultramarines, should I buy more plasma and scepters? I need to edge out with 40K. That's really funny.
Immediately asked what to buy next.
Yeah. Talk about a hobby that's supposed to be more expensive.
I know.
Okay, so yes.
Interesting.
Wait,
Yeah.
we don't know how many you have, Siege Roots.
Should I buy more? So we know that he has a lot already. If you have 3, going to 6,
Yes.
totally fine.
100%.
Makes total sense. I mean, jump on that for sure. Would you want to take 2 squads of plasma inceptors? You think?
Nah.
They're quite expensive. You only have access to 1 chapter master, right? So
Yeah.
it's a little hard to justify. There's diminishing returns, right? If you're thinking about optimality of things.
Yeah.
I'd only think about it if you have Gilman.
Oh, yeah.
And even then, it's a stretch.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Agreed.
Yeah. If you're Blood Angels, maybe you can justify it because like you come down, +1 to hit next to a captain, reroll once, you choose rerolling once, and then another squad is like 3s rerolling everything, you know?
Sure.
So
If they didn't deep strike that turn.
if they didn't, like 1 was already on the board, 1
yeah.
deep struck,
It's cute because you're
then-
proccing the
and then you can
secondary.
bring back 1 up.
Yeah.
And then, that's cool. Like,
Sadly, this is Ultramarines, but
I know, yeah.
Oh, this is Ultramarines?
Yeah, this is Ultramarines, by the way.
I mean,
just
you
saying
have Gilman.
Shoulda, woulda.
I don't.
your answer seemed very insightful.
Yeah. You were on the right track.
But the problem is if you're running Gilman, why Inceptors over Hellblasters? And I know this is gonna.
What?
Oh.
You know,
You're
I know.
Wildin.
but Hellblasters have more range. If you're just standing next to Gilman, you don't need the deep strike.
No.
You don't need the move. You
Grab a
don't need the
strat.
3 wounds.
Tougher. Yes, you do. 100% you do. 100% you do.
Because 5 assault Hellblasters get 15 shots. 3 plasma inceptors average 12 shots.
No, it doesn't.
2 and 2. It's 4.
Oh, yeah. I was giving them D6 shots in my head
But there's the
That's
whole
that'd be
range
really good.
issue. You get movement.
with Inceptors.
Yeah.
But they're also faster, so you can get around. I don't know.
But you're tethered to Gilman.
Yeah, but it's going from side to side, like you see in this game. That's very
yeah,
important. Play the middle, but you need flexibility. I think you're crazy.
No, I don't know. I mean, Plasma's not amazing right now. So the AP is nice. The strength is nice. It's just too expensive compared to things like multi-multi.
Also, Min Blast, too.
Min blast.
D3s.
Yeah, we know there's lots of ways to get reroll 1s in Ultramarines. Many ways, but like you need the efficiency with Inceptors. It's so many points you're trying to earn back. So you really want Chapter Master. We're not even thinking about them just dying from explosions. Like
No, yeah,
that's kind of a given.
You need
right?
everything to hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Kaldorf. Hey guys.
Hey.
Got my Titans terrain and can't wait to get my game.
Nice.
I really like the set. Are Ravenwing hopeless for current state of the meta? Good luck finding unpopulated place in Bay Area for zombie apocalypse.
I know,
You
right?
just ride your horse over the mountain, dude.
Yeah, you guys made a valid point about that.
As soon as you leave the valley, it's a wasteland. There's nobody there.
It's true.
Yeah, but like you don't have that much time to react. You guys, okay.
Do you though? Don't you?
Yeah, I don't.
Are we back on this?
I think I would. I think I
Is it a
would.
slow creep of like you would just go for it? You would go out,
Mel
get
and
out
I are
before.
very cautious with this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Oh
Like-
well, you're more like outside of Silicon Valley. You're more
I'm right next to the Hayward Hills, so I'm actually pretty close.
right.
It's
Yeah,
like,
you could just
I'm
ride his horse
smack
over
dab.
yeah, you're screwed.
He
But
had to leave the valley to get his horses.
I don't have to. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a valid. You make a valid point.
Yeah. I'll see you guys later. Maybe I won't stop at Home Depot. Maybe I'll just go.
Yeah, I think Home Depot is a fatal mistake.
Yeah, we do have the bay there. We can just jump into the ocean.
Drown ourselves?
No, like
What is your plan?
well, I mean, like if you do like if you need to get out, like you can just like
Where you
find
going?
a little
To San Francisco?
well, you gotta like I don't know.
Alcatraz.
Get out of the
Yeah,
bay.
where?
Alcatraz would be dope.
look, I was with you on jumping in the bay
Yeah.
to die because I don't want to live with zombie
my God.
apocalypse.
really
no.
But like, why did you want to jump in the bay?
It's also like notoriously cold. And
Realistically,
dangerous.
You put your floaties on.
You're
and
just
you
going to die. Like if you
Yeah.
try to swim across the bay, you're not making it.
You're not making it.
Apocalypse or no.
Seriously. Well, yeah, we'll take you out there on the nicest day you want, John. I'll let you give it a go. We'll tie a rope so we can pull you back in
the
when you get
nicest
20
day is
feet
also
out.
still super windy.
It's horrible. That's why Alcatraz is there. It's like, good luck swimming away, like out of this.
I will say they do triathlon every year where people swim around Alcatraz.
Around it, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like in a
not like
circle.
to the shore from it.
It's gonna be a little dangerous if you tried to.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, there was a real question buried in here somewhere.
Nope.
Oh no, they just like the terrain. Oh, Ravenwing, are they hopeless?
Look, it doesn't look good for them. I'll be honest.
They're on
But
the
yeah,
bottom of the totem pole.
yeah, it's
of
pretty
Space
rough.
go.
Marines.
I think mixing them can be useful as always with Dark Angels, but pure Ravenwing or majority Ravenwing, it's rough, man. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thanks to the Dunedain.
Hey.
Took first in a local tournament today. Congrats.
Congrats.
When a Night Rampager connects, they do work. Thanks for the content and exemplary stewardship of the hobby.
Oh, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
That's such a good way to put that.
Super nice.
Yeah, we try. We're the stewards of Gondor, which you understand because of Dunedain. Again, I couldn't explain. Sorry, too much coffee. That's awesome, man. Congrats.
That's awesome.
Thanks, Magnus. What up, fam? So I finally got Magic Arena after my dudes had us do a Baldur's Gate draft. Yes. The set's dope. More hype for the Lord of the Rings set coming out. Bridger, when are you getting the Magic Channel up and running? Okay, a couple of things, Magnus. The Lord of the Rings set is a modern product.
Right.
So it's not going to be... It's hard to explain what that means, but it's going to be weird. It's not... It's going to skip most formats. It'll go straight to Commander and Modern and Vintage and Legacy, but those will get banned. So it's not going to be in most formats.
Okay.
The cards are going to be weird. Just a heads up. That's me covering Lord of the Rings. Glad you're into Arena. It's really fun. You can spend almost as much on Arena as you can on 40K. Almost.
Oh wow. So less then.
Yeah, oh, definitely less. Yeah. I think
Brutal, man.
if you spend $300 a quarter, so $1,200 a year on Magic Arena, I don't think it's like possible to spend more than that without just buying frivolous garbage. But that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
$200 a year is a lot, but that's like the max that you can reasonably spend on Arena. Whereas 40K, you can easily exceed that.
Sure.
That's not even an army.
It's not even an army a year. When am I getting the Magic Channel up and running? I wanted to use the 40K crossover product as a launch, like as a launching, and then it got delayed. And also, we got all the gear, have everything ready, and then all of the Magic content creators went back to in-person, and we have this remote setup that was like pretty good, and I had a plan around involving other content, like existing Magic content creators, and now nobody does remote Magic content, and I don't know if that means that the landscape's not receptive. Is it like, will this just be bad content? Will people actually watch like laptop Magic, but high quality? Obviously, it's going to be with good cameras, but it would be internet Magic. We wouldn't be in the same place.
Sure.
I don't know if it's a concept that can still be sold. I have seen several channels start doing actual high quality content. So the Professor started doing a Commander show, and Loading Ready Run has started doing like a really high quality Commander show. So, and Game Nights already existed. So now there's 3 really good Commander shows out there, and it's with a lot of the people that I wanted to collab with. If they have their own project, they're not going to be like,
Sure.
hey, I would love to do your competing thing with my own project.
I think why not, personally, but you know,
It's definitely unique.
rising tide and
like,
all that.
There's a lot of possibilities, right, with it, but
It's mostly a busyness thing.
sure.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's a lot of work to make these shows.
Well, I mean, like the busyness from them too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Asking
so
for
it's like
commitment.
twofold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but we'll see. I'm not ruling it out. We're definitely doing the Magic 40K crossover product.
That's for sure happening.
We've been in contact with Wizards. I'll let you know when there are things that I can say.
Yeah.
I'll say them. But yeah, we'll see on the Magic Chain. It's weird because the landscape's changed a lot in a year since COVID ended. Put that in heavy air quotes. Since people have stopped caring about COVID, is probably the better way to put that. The landscape changed a lot, and it changed for the better. Like I'm really happy that high production content now exists. But that was like the niche that we were going to try to. We want to do the 40K thing in Magic. We're like, oh, there's like not much high production value content. Let's just do that. Live, high production value. But now it does exist. There's not a gap.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Sure.
Fair enough.
Makes sense. Dude, Baldur's Gate. I can't wait.
Have you played it?
I need to play it. I need to play
You're
the
talking about.
RPG game. PC.
The Magic one or the?
No, not
He's
Magic.
not talking about the Magic.
I want to play the Magic one.
Baldur's Gate. You probably missed the boat on that. I think that's done.
What?
The Magic Baldur's Gate. It was a limited print run product.
Oh, that one actually is okay. Yeah.
And I think it's done.
Yeah.
Like everywhere that was doing drafts is now just doing double masters. So.
Fair enough.
Yep. Thanks, AT. Thoughts on you making a Purple Titan scheme Space Marine army to play with as successors? Maybe also use them as reinforcements for existing armies. Example, Redemptors and Blade Guard for your Space Wolves. You had thought about doing like a custom.
Yeah, you had something in the works.
I know
you have a lot of backlog, but
yeah. So it is happening. This is my custom chapter. It's not purple. It's Vallejo Blue Green. This is the Krakens, otherwise known as the Sons of Vallejo. And it just kind of always gets backburnered, so it's very slow progress. It's hard to be like, well, here's another Marine project when we have all this other stuff coming out. So, however, it is happening 100%. I'm making slow and steady progress. And ultimately, this will probably be the source of things like, our Primaris Space Wolves and things like that.
Yeah.
It's going to be very Blade Guard heavy to start off with, very Primaris heavy. So it's going to be really cool. I'm excited, but it's just kind of a very slow burn. So that's why I also haven't really committed much to it. Just know that it's coming eventually.
Very cool.
And then we'll be able to play whatever we want, whenever we want. So it's a great idea. I love it.
Yeah. And then one last one for the evening. Thanks, The Wizard. Love the channel. Victrix Guard or Honor Guard for Ultramarines. What are your thoughts? Currently run 2 suitable replacement for Blade Guard, Beefy Objective Holder, or Take More DACA.
Huh, interesting.
yeah.
This is one of those weird units
Yeah.
where they made it in 8th edition, and then when it transferred to 9th edition, literally nothing changed about it when it should have.
Yeah.
So they have Storm Shields that technically aren't Storm Shields.
Yeah.
Ooh, really?
Yep.
Yeah,
Do they
have
get
Victrix
+1
Honor
save?
Shields.
Yeah.
Yep, they get
Oh,
+1
that's
save,
really
4
good.
up Inmuln, and Armor of Contempt. I think.
So really,
Correct me on that.
So really, they're just fast Terminators.
They don't have 3 wounds. They have 2 wounds, which is an important distinction between them and Blade Guard.
Sure.
And their power swords, I think, are 1 damage.
Yeah.
So there are interesting trade-offs. They're very cheap compared to
Yeah.
Blade Guard. They're very cheap.
They're very cheap. Yeah.
But you also don't get as much. So
right.
Which is they don't come in squads of 5, right? They come in 2 or 3.
2 to 4.
2 to 4. Yeah. So I mean, my first thought was like, at least you can shuffle them in if you are missing a few points, right?
Yeah, and if you just need something to be just mega cheap and unreliable to kill, then they can be great for that, right? It's just like saying about the veterans. The only place I've ever seen veterans is like a couple with specifically storm shields.
Sure.
Right. I'm thinking about like Mikey, for example,
yep.
and Iron Hands. This is a similar idea, because sometimes 4 Blade Guard dies to most things that are super heavy, but also, so it's like not tough enough for that, but it's also overkill for true backfield objectives.
Yeah.
So this could be interesting, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, they have old 3-up Inmulns because they didn't get changed?
No way.
Oh, my gosh. And they get AOC.
But
That's cute.
There's a max that you can run of the Victrix Guard.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Units of
it's
2
like
to 4.
2 or 4, yeah.
No, but like as many as you can take.
They're not
like,
troops, they're elites. So
they're-
you can only take 3. Rule 3.
Oh, are they? For some reason, I thought they were like a no org slot, and you could only take as many as like you have characters or something, or
Can no org
like
slot
that?
them? There is a way to do that,
yeah.
but you still can only take 3
Okay.
because it's still
Yeah.
rule.
There's something there. There's
Yeah.
some rule there. Like maybe every time you take Gilliman, he gets a squad or something for no org, or Cal
Did you say every time you take Gilliman?
For every Gilliman you take, you get one. Like you get one no org slot, basically.
Checks out. I like it.
So what you're saying is, if you have Gilliman, you get one for free.
You get one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's another way of saying it.
Clarify.
Very
You
cool.
could say it like that. Look, nobody's saying. Yeah. Wow. I think we done did it.
We did. Done.
Happened.
Done. Gone.
Chat's a buzzin'.
Done. Gone.
Look, it's been a lovely day, lovely game. Don't forget, if you are gifted a membership or if you are a member, of course, the vote is probably just about wrapped up by now. That's going to be for Tuesday's game featuring these two amazing people. I'm going to be out for Tuesday. I'll be back, the day after. So I'll see you guys for the Thursday game. We're going to have a lot of fun matchups next week. Probably some Nids, probably some Dark Angels. It's going to be good stuff. And look, also if you're a member, we're going to have a new behind the scenes video releasing tomorrow. So keep an eye on that. I think that's going to do it for us.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We'll catch you next time on the Tabletop.
Bye.